Do you want to stop procrastinating? Maybe you have big goals and dreams. You know you're meant for more. So why is it so hard? Why are you getting in your own way? Hey, I'm Dr. Tsai. I'm a physician, speaker, and life coach. And I love helping motivated high achievers get more of what they want in life without struggle, but with a sense of calm and ease instead. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get more helpful tips to be the best you can be. Today, we're talking about procrastination, and I want you to know that it happens to everyone. I'm going to explain why procrastination happens, and more importantly, what to do about it. So, the first thing I want you to know and remember is that our goal as a human, from an evolutionary perspective, is to survive. And the brain has us focusing on doing things to ensure our survival, or what's called the motivational triad. So the three things in this motivational triad are: one, seek pleasure or comfort; two, avoid pain or discomfort; and three, conserve energy while doing it. So there's a good amount of energy reserve saved up in case you do need it for some scary situation. For example, let's say you've been wanting to start a side hustle because you don't feel super fulfilled in your day job. You have ideas about what you want to do or how to do it, but you just can't seem to get yourself to take that first step, whether it's talking to a lawyer or a CPA to set up the business entity or the bylaws. And so you procrastinate. You're checking your phone, you're scrolling social media for hours, or going to eat a snack when you weren't even hungry, right? Does this resonate? I know I've done this when I've something I don't want to do. So let's break it down. The reason you'd rather scroll social media or eat cookies instead of sitting down to find an attorney, especially if it's new to you, is because one, social media and cookies are more familiar and safe and comfortable, which fits that seek pleasure part. Two, to do something different means it could be painful and dangerous, so it fits that avoid pain part. And three, it takes work and brain power to sit down, do the research, and actually call and find somebody to help set things up. So the brain doesn't want to use up that excess energy, which fits the conserve energy part. So I hope you understand how procrastination is the perfect example of what the brain does. And it's completely normal human behavior just to ensure we stay alive. So know that nothing has gone wrong. This happens to everyone. Now, the more important question is, what can we do about it? Because the brain defaults to this pattern, we have to break the cycle in order to get past it. So the solution is to practice mindfulness. This is a process where you pay attention on purpose to the present moment without judgment. Make sure to watch my Principles of Mindfulness video to learn more about what mindfulness is about, and I'll make sure to link it below. But you have to first be aware of what you're doing so that you can change it. If you think about it, if you don't know something, how do you know it's not working or that you have to change, right? So it all comes down to awareness. That's the first step. And when you're procrastinating, it's actually an action that you're doing. You're doing other things instead of what you're supposed to do, whether it's having another glass of wine or watching another episode on Netflix or eating that cookie when you weren't even hungry. And I want you to ask yourself why. Why are you procrastinating? Usually it's because you have to do something you don't want to, so you're dragging your feet. So I want you to recognize that your feelings come from the thoughts you're having in your brain. You might be having thoughts like, this is going to be so boring, or it's so much work to do, or it's too hard, whatever. When you have those thoughts and beliefs, how do you feel? Probably uninspired, unmotivated, exhausted, and you haven't even done the work. When you're feeling that way, do you see how procrastination seems like a really good idea? But when you procrastinate, what happens in the end? You waste time, you don't get things done, and you still have to do whatever it was you were putting off. So through mindfulness, I want you to start paying attention to your thoughts and your feelings. When you have certain thoughts, Start to question and ask yourself, why are you having these thoughts? Is it really serving you? And realize that you are not your thoughts. You're simply the observer of your thoughts. And by noticing, you can actually make a decision to change to different thoughts instead. Because thoughts are just words in your brain, and through practice, you're able to rewire your brain and consciously direct it to more helpful thoughts instead. And this is what we work on through the coaching process. And you can have thoughts that would feel more empowering so that you can feel inspired to work and not procrastinate. If you want to learn more, I'd love to help. Comment with a thumbs up emoji below so I can reach out and connect with you. Or you're welcome to email me directly. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get more helpful tips to live your best life with ease. I'll see you next time.